Ladies and gentlemen, imagine waking up every morning feeling steady on your feet, confident in your movements, and strong enough to handle whatever the day brings. Whether it's carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or playing with your grandchildren, strength isn't just about lifting heavy weights in a gym. It's about living life with freedom, independence, and vitality at any age. And here's the best part. You don't need expensive equipment, complicated routines, or a fitness membership to achieve it. Your journey can start right now, right where you are, with the household items already in your home. This isn't just another workout. It's the first step toward a stronger, healthier, and more empowered version of you. Before we begin, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any video. For many seniors, the idea of strength training can feel intimidating. Images of crowded gyms, heavy metal dumbbells, and complex workout machines can make it seem like fitness is reserved for the young, the athletic, or those willing to spend a lot of money. But what if I told you that you already have a gym inside your home? That the tools you need to build strength, boost balance, improve daily mobility are already sitting quietly on your shelves in your pantry and around your living room. It's time to rethink your weights. Household items can be your new gym, and they may be the most practical, effective, and enjoyable fitness tools you'll ever use. Everyday objects, like water bottles, soup cans, laundry detergent jugs, or even sturdy chairs, hold surprising power when it comes to building strength. Liter bottle filled with water can easily become a hand weight for bicep curls. A heavy bag of rice or flour can be hugged to the chest for squats. A rolled up towel can add resistance for stretching exercises or assist with grip training. These aren't just makeshift tools. They are functional, familiar items that make your workouts feel less like a chore and more like a natural part of your daily life. When you hold a grocery bag filled with produce and practice lifting it, you're mimicking the real movements your body needs to stay strong for everyday tasks. One of the biggest misconceptions in fitness is that you need specialized, expensive equipment to get results. The truth is, your body doesn't know whether you're lifting a gold-plated dumbbell or a half-gallon of milk. What it responds to is resistance, consistency, progressive challenge. In fact, for seniors, starting with lighter, more manageable objects can be safer and more effective than jumping straight into heavy gym equipment. It allows the body to adapt gradually, protecting joints and avoiding injury, while still building the muscle and bone strength necessary for healthy aging. Using household items for strength training also opens the door to a more inclusive and accessible approach to fitness. Many people avoid working out because gyms feel overwhelming, inconvenient, or financially out of reach. But if your living room becomes your workout space, the barriers start to fall away. There's no need to travel, pay for a membership, or navigate complicated machines. Pick up your weights anytime, whether it's in the morning before breakfast or in the afternoon while watching TV. Because these items are part of your home, there's no excuse of, "I forgot my equipment." It's always right there. Financially, this approach is a game changer. Gym memberships, workout equipment, and personal training sessions can add up quickly, creating a cost barrier that discourages many seniors from staying active. But your pantry and closet are already stocked with everything you need. Not buying anything new. You're simply reimagining what's already yours. It's the ultimate budget-friendly fitness plan, and it's just as effective as many traditional workouts when done consistently. Beyond the cost savings and convenience, there's another benefit that often gets overlooked: confidence. For some seniors, walking into a gym for the first time can be daunting. There's unfamiliar equipment, the fear of doing something wrong, and the worry of being judged. But at home, you're in a safe, private space where you can move at your own pace, learn at your own comfort level, and celebrate small wins without pressure. That comfort can be the key to starting and sticking with a regular strength training routine. This is not about replacing traditional exercise for those who love the gym. It's about removing obstacles for those who feel the gym isn't for them. Household items create an environment where strength training feels approachable, personal, and relevant to real life. They give you a way to train in a way that supports the movements you actually do every day: lifting, bending, reaching, and carrying. And in the process, they keep your body capable, independent, and ready for life's demands. So, rethink your weights. See your home not as a place of rest alone, as a space filled with tools for your health and vitality. Your dumbbells might be soup cans. Your kettlebell might be a laundry detergent bottle. Workout bench might be a sturdy dining chair. Fitness doesn't have to look like the glossy ads or the commercial gyms. It can be as simple as moving with purpose, using what you have, and committing to yourself. Because the true goal isn't lifting the heaviest weight in the room. It's lifting yourself into a stronger, healthier, and more confident version of you. And that you can do right at home. When you think of a gym, you might picture rows of shiny machines, racks of polished dumbbells, and mirrors lining the walls. But what if I told you that your home is already a fully stocked fitness center, just waiting for you to unlock its potential? From your kitchen to your laundry room, everything you need to strengthen your muscles, improve your balance, and boost your energy without spending a single extra penny. The secret lies in reimagining everyday household items as powerful tools for your health. Start by taking a walk through your home with fresh eyes. In the kitchen, a 1-liter water bottle weighs roughly 1 kilogram, making it a perfect substitute for a light dumbbell. Soup cans, at about half a kilogram each, are excellent for arm exercises and are easy to grip. To the laundry room, and you might find a full detergent bottle that weighs 4 or 5 kilograms. An ideal weight for more challenging lifts. Even a bag of rice or flour can serve as a versatile training tool for squats or core work. These familiar objects don't just mimic gym equipment. They often feel more natural to handle, especially for beginners or those easing back into fitness. Of course, having the right equipment is only part of the equation. The way you use it is what determines your results, and more importantly, your safety. Good posture and correct form are essential, no matter what you're lifting. When using water bottles or soup cans for bicep curls, stand with your feet shoulder width apart, keep your core engaged, and avoid swinging your arms. Lift slowly, feeling the muscles work, and lower the weight with control. If you're holding a detergent bottle for squats, keep your chest lifted, your back straight, and your knees aligned over your toes. The goal is to train your body to move well, not just to move more. Even with simple exercises, small adjustments make a big difference. For example, when doing an overhead press with water bottles, make sure your wrists stay straight and your shoulders relaxed at the top of the movement. If you're using a heavy grocery bag for a deadlift, hinge at your hips instead of rounding your back, and keep your neck neutral so you're not straining forward. By practicing good form from the start, you reduce the risk of injury and build strength in a way that supports your everyday movements. One of the most important things to remember, especially for seniors, is that your body is the ultimate guide. Just because an object is heavier doesn't mean it's better for you right now. Start with the lightest items you have, even if that means lifting something as small as a half-filled water bottle. This gives your muscles and joints time to adapt. As you get stronger, you can increase the weight gradually, either by filling bottles with more water, using larger containers, or adding extra cans to a grocery bag. Progress doesn't have to be dramatic. Steady, consistent improvement is the real key to long-term strength. Listening to your body also means paying attention to how you feel during and after a workout. If you experience pain, not just mild muscle fatigue, but sharp or unusual discomfort, it's a sign to stop and reassess. Sometimes the issue is form, sometimes it's too much weight, sometimes your body simply needs more rest before the next session. There's no rush, no race, and no pressure to keep up with anyone else. This is about your health, your comfort, and your pace. The beauty of using household items for strength training is how adaptable they are. You can do a full workout in your living room while watching your favorite show, or sneak in a few exercises while waiting for the kettle to boil. Special gear to set up, no travel time, and no intimidating atmosphere. Just you, your determination, and the tools you already own. Over time, these small, consistent efforts add up to big changes: stronger muscles, better posture, improved balance, and the confidence to move through life with ease. Unlocking your home gym isn't just about replacing fancy equipment. It's about shifting your mindset. Strength training doesn't belong only in professional fitness spaces. It belongs in your everyday life. By using items you already know and trust, you remove the barriers that often keep people from getting started. You prove to yourself that health and fitness are not distant, complicated goals, but simple, achievable habits you can build right where you are. With each curl, squat, and press, you're not just lifting weight. You're lifting your own potential, one rep at a time. Imagine transforming just 15 to 20 minutes of your day into a powerful investment in your health, strength, independence, and doing it without stepping foot in a gym. All you need is a little space, a few household items, and a willingness to move. Full body workout is designed specifically for seniors, targeting the major muscle groups you rely on every day. With simple modifications, it's adaptable to almost any fitness level or mobility challenge, and the best part is, your equipment is already in your home. Start with a gentle warm, up to wake up your muscles and joints. March in place for 1 minute, either standing or seated. Roll your shoulders backward in slow circles, forward. Reach both arms overhead and gently stretch from side to side. These movements prepare your body for exercise and reduce the risk of injury. The first exercise is the seated or standing overhead press using 2 water bottles or soup cans. Hold one in each hand at shoulder height, palms facing forward. Slowly press upward until your arms are fully extended, then lower them with control. This strengthens your shoulders and arms, which are essential for lifting and carrying in daily life. For those with limited shoulder mobility, raise your arms only as high as comfortable, or do the motion without weights until your range improves. Aim for 8 to 10 repetitions. Next, work on your lower body with sit to stands. Use a sturdy chair and, if needed, place it against a wall for stability. Start seated with your feet flat on the floor and arms crossed over your chest, or holding a water bottle for added challenge. Stand up using your leg strength. Slowly sit back down. This movement builds strength in your thighs and glutes while improving balance. If standing is difficult, practice shifting your weight forward and partially standing before sitting back down. Perform 8 to 12 repetitions. For your core, try a seated or standing torso twist. Hold a small pillow or light object in both hands, elbows bent. Twist your upper body to one side, return to center, then twist to the other side. Move slowly and engage your abdominal muscles. This strengthens your obliques and improves spinal flexibility, which is important for everyday movements like reaching and turning. Do 10 twists per side. To strengthen your back and biceps, perform bent over rows with water bottles or soup cans. Stand or sit tall, hinge forward slightly at the hips, and let your arms hang straight down. Pull your elbows back, keeping them close to your body, and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lower slowly. If standing is uncomfortable, you can lean forward slightly in a seated position and perform the same motion. Complete 8 to 10 repetitions. Now, work your calves with simple heel raises. Stand behind a sturdy chair for balance, feet hip width apart. Rise up onto your toes, hold for a moment, then lower your heels to the floor. This exercise strengthens the muscles that help with walking and balance. If standing is difficult, perform the movement while seated by lifting your heels and pressing the balls of your feet into the ground. Try for 12 to 15 repetitions. Finish the strength portion with a wall push up to target your chest, arms, and core. Stand facing a wall, feet about arm's length away. Place your hands on the wall at shoulder height and width. Bend your elbows and lean toward the wall, keeping your body straight, then push back to the starting position. To make it easier, stand closer to the wall. To make it harder, step back slightly. Perform 8 to 10 repetitions. Cool down with gentle stretches. Reach both arms overhead and then behind you. Clasp your hands if possible and stretch your chest. Sit or stand tall and slowly tilt your head side to side. Finally, take a few deep breaths, in through your nose and out through your mouth, letting your muscles relax. This simple routine engages all your major muscle groups: shoulders, arms, core, legs, and back, helping you maintain the strength you need for everyday activities. For seniors, consistent strength training isn't just about building muscle. It's about preserving bone density, which reduces the risk of fractures, and improving balance, which lowers the chance of falls. Over time, these benefits add up to greater independence, more confidence, and a higher quality of life. Whether you're just starting out or already active, this workout can be tailored to your abilities. Begin with lighter objects and fewer repetitions. Gradually increase as you get stronger. The key is consistency. Doing a little bit regularly is far more powerful than doing a lot once in a while. With household items as your workout partners, you can turn any room into a fitness space and any day into a step toward a stronger, steadier you. Strength training is powerful, but it's only one part of the bigger picture when it comes to maintaining energy, mobility, and independence as you age. True, lasting vitality comes from the combination of how you move, how you nourish your body, and how you approach everyday life. You can lift household items and follow a workout routine faithfully, but without the right lifestyle choices to support those efforts, your progress will be slower and harder to maintain. The good news is, with a few simple shifts, you can create a foundation that keeps you feeling strong, balanced, full of life for years to come. Nutrition plays a central role in supporting your strength gains. When you work your muscles, you're actually creating tiny tears in the muscle fibers. Your body repairs those fibers, making them stronger than before. But to do that, it needs the right fuel. Protein is especially important for this process. Foods like eggs, chicken, fish, beans, tofu, dairy products provide the building blocks your muscles need to recover and grow. Pairing protein with colorful vegetables and whole grains ensures you're also getting the vitamins, minerals, and fiber necessary for overall health. Don't overlook healthy fats from sources like nuts, seeds, and olive oil. They help keep your joints lubricated and your energy steady. Hydration is just as critical. Water is involved in nearly every function in your body, from transporting nutrients to regulating temperature and keeping your joints cushioned. Even mild dehydration can make you feel sluggish, dizzy, or less coordinated. Things that directly impact your workouts and daily movement. Make it a habit to drink water consistently throughout the day, not just when you feel thirsty. If plain water feels boring, try adding slices of lemon, cucumber, fresh berries for flavor. Herbal teas and soups can also contribute to your daily fluid intake. Outside of dedicated exercise time, your lifestyle choices can either support or undermine your fitness. Too often, people think of movement as something that happens only during a workout session. The reality is, your body thrives on frequent, gentle activity throughout the day. Small changes add up. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Stand and stretch every 30 minutes if you've been sitting. Carry your groceries in 2 smaller trips to engage your arms and core. Or do a few heel raises while waiting for the kettle to boil. Even light activities like gardening, light cleaning, or walking around the house help keep your muscles engaged and your joints mobile. If mobility is limited, get creative with seated movements. Chair marching, torso twists, or lifting light objects from the floor to a table can all increase your daily activity without straining your body. The key is to make movement a natural, regular part of your life rather than something you only focus on during workout time. Think of it as a constant conversation with your body. Checking in, offering small challenges, and keeping everything in motion. Beyond physical habits, lasting vitality comes from a proactive approach to health and well-being. Means paying attention to your body's signals and acting early rather than waiting for problems to become serious. If you notice persistent fatigue, unusual aches, or changes in balance, talk to a healthcare professional. Schedule regular check-ups, keep an eye on your posture, and make time for activities that reduce stress, such as meditation, reading, or spending time outdoors. A positive mindset is as important as physical strength. It shapes the choices you make and the consistency with which you stick to healthy habits. It's also about seeing yourself as an active participant in your health, not a passive observer. You have more influence over how you feel in your 60s, 70s, and beyond than you might think. Every healthy meal, every glass of water, every walk around the block is an investment. Over time, those investments add up to stronger bones, better balance, sharper thinking, and more energy to do the things you love. Strength training with household items is a wonderful way to build and maintain muscle, but it's just the beginning. By pairing it with nourishing food, consistent hydration, and small daily movements, you create a lifestyle that supports you from every angle. You're not just exercising. You're building resilience, independence, and the ability to fully enjoy the life you've worked hard for. The goal isn't simply to live longer, but to live better, full of strength, vitality, and confidence in your ability to move through the world on your own terms. Right now is the perfect moment to take the first step toward a stronger, healthier, and more confident you. You don't need to wait until you have the right equipment, the perfect plan, or a membership at a fancy gym. You already have everything you need. Your body, your determination, and the household items sitting in your home, ready to become your fitness partners. The best way to build momentum is to simply start, and the workout you've just learned about is designed to make that first step as easy and approachable as possible. So here's your call to action. Set aside 15 to 20 minutes today, or tomorrow morning at the latest, to try the routine. Clear a small space in your living room. Grab your water bottles, soup cans, or laundry detergent bottles and move through the exercises at your own pace. Don't worry about perfection. Focus on doing your best, listening to your body, and noticing how each movement feels. Whether you complete one round or two, the most important thing is that you've begun. The small effort you put in today can spark a habit that transforms your strength, balance, and energy over time. When you finish, take a moment to reflect on how you feel, maybe a little more awake, a little more confident, or even pleasantly tired in your muscles. Then, I'd love to hear about it. Share your experience in the comments section. Did you find a certain exercise easier than expected? Was there one that challenged you? Do you have a favorite household item that worked perfectly as a weight? Your feedback not only helps me understand what's working for you, but it also inspires others in this community who might be hesitant to begin. Sometimes, hearing about someone else's small victory is the exact push another person needs to take that first step themselves. This is also your space to ask questions, request modifications, and suggest ideas for future videos. Maybe you'd like a routine focused entirely on seated exercises for days when standing is difficult. Perhaps you're curious about flexibility stretches to pair with strength training, or you want tips on building stamina for longer walks. The topics we cover next can be shaped by what you need most. This channel is more than a place for me to talk. It's a place for us to connect, share, and grow stronger together. Remember, fitness is not a short sprint with a finish line. It's a lifelong journey, and like any journey, it's made up of countless small steps. Some days you'll feel motivated and ready to challenge yourself. Other days you might only manage a few gentle stretches or a short walk. Both are valuable. Progress isn't about doing more than anyone else. It's about showing up for yourself in whatever way you can consistently. With time, you'll notice changes. Lifting groceries becomes easier. Your posture improves. Your balance feels steadier, and your energy lasts longer throughout the day. Age should never be seen as a barrier to building strength. In fact, the older you get, the more important it becomes to maintain muscle, protect your bones, keep your body capable for the activities you enjoy. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, 80s, or beyond, your body still responds to movement, still grows stronger with use, and still rewards you for the effort you put in. You don't have to match the pace or style of anyone else. Your journey is uniquely yours, and every bit of progress matters. So, let's make a commitment together. Try the workout. Share your experience. Ask questions. Encourage someone else in the comments who might be feeling nervous about starting. This is how a community grows, not just by following the same routine, but by supporting one another through each stage of the process. You might be surprised by how much more motivated you feel when you know others are walking the same path, celebrating the same victories, working through the same challenges. Today can be the day you look back on months from now and say, that's when I decided to start taking care of my strength and my health. Not tomorrow, not next week. Right now, your journey has already begun, and every rep, every step, and every shared moment in this community will take you further toward a life filled with energy, confidence, and the freedom to move as you please. All you have to do is start. Strength is not built in a single day. It's built in the small, consistent choices you make for yourself over and over again. Every time you pick up a water bottle, rise from a chair with control, or take a few extra steps, you are investing in your future independence and vitality. Age does not limit your ability to grow stronger. It simply makes that strength more valuable. Your home is already filled with the tools you need. Your body is ready to respond. All that's left is your decision to begin. Start today, keep moving, and remember, you are never too old, too late, or too limited to become the strongest version of yourself. God bless you.